Welcome to Abnormal Psychology's video lecture on neurocognitive disorders. The DSM-5 recognizes several forms of neurocognitive disorders. They are thought to result from transient or permanent damage to the brain. Chronic disorders involve the permanent loss of neurocells. Some early signs of brain damage can include a loss in established functioning, a loss in the capacity for self-appraisal, memory loss, mood fluctuation, behavior and thought changes, as well as difficulty in expressing or controlling emotions. Clinically, major neurocognitive disorders involve a loss of function and previously acquired skills. The onset can be slow or gradual and deteriorate over time. The most common one is Alzheimer's disease. Age is a major risk factor as well as vascular dementia. Genes also play a role. Alzheimer's disease is typically treated with medication, but research has found that those with support systems have a much better quality of life than those who don't. However, stress and burnout with coping and caring for someone with Alzheimer's disease is common. Therefore, medications and support groups for him or her is also recommended. Delirium has a sudden onset and is very common among the elderly. It is usually characterized by a state of awareness that fluctuates between wakefulness and stupor or a coma. One thing that many doctors are seeing today is brain damage in professional athletes. Even though collisions are typical and expected in high-contact sports like football, hockey, or boxing, athletes are still surprised when they find out that they have a brain injury that is leading them to a lifestyle that they aren't ready for. The diagnosis that many of them are getting is called chronic post-concussion syndrome, in which an athlete experiences fatigue, irritability, memory loss, depression, and then early signs of brain damage. These repeated concussions can cause long-term damage. Brain injuries and long-term damage, as well as Alzheimer's and dementia, are not disorders to be taken lightly. It is a burden on the person suffering through it, but it's also stressful for the caregiver. And caregivers should not ignore their signs of stress either.